Whew, man. Open the mug on this boy. Oh my gosh. Help me, please. It's so cold. All right, I'm heading to the coffee shop because I'm about to do my book signing. Um, I'm excited. I mean, I dropped the book in July and the album on Good Friday in April, and couldn't tour either one of them. I had a lot of plans, and just like y'all, COVID changed everything. But I don't know what to expect if people will come out. I know there's a lot of fear around COVID, which is super understandable. It's a crazy virus, and some people might sleep. I don't know, watch Netflix. But I don't have I want to have big expectations, but I just don't know. So I'm just looking forward to spending time with my friends and family who do show up, and it should be a good time. So yeah, I'm gonna go get that set up. Welcome to the spot. So this is my basement, man cave, studio, closet, whatever you want to call it. This is my spot. So this part is probably the most unfinished part of my area, and it's this blank blue wall, which I'm still figuring out what the heck we're gonna do with it. But right now, I have this montage of this picture of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, but they're in like the classic stank on your pose. Like the Outkast album from the South, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I got this from a homie who actually runs a group that helps young men become entrepreneurs, young black men, gets them off the street, trains them up, teaches them. So super cool. It's called Male Mogul. So I was just excited to support that. The next portion of my area here is the middle wall, and these bookshelves that are hanging up actually were an epic fail when I first did it, because they fell all the way down when my wife put a book up. So I'm learning what home ownership is really about. But the top layer are books from college. So there are study materials, stuff that I use for sermon prep. And then the bottom shelf is books about, business, branding, marriage, love, all of that stuff. So hence the little flower my wife put in the middle. In the middle here, this is Harry. Harry's a buffalo. Get it? Harry's a buffalo. Wow. Okay. But Harry's a buffalo. And Harry actually came from Montana, so I was spending a nice amount of time in different summers in Montana with some great folks there. And someone hunted Harry and gave him to me, so he became a contribution on my wall that way. I didn't hunt Harry, but I'm thankful for him being a part of my wall. The next portion is our hats and books. This is my Dream Baby section. So it's like the different things that I send out when people order it, and also just some keepsakes for me to keep in my heart. This portion, this is a sign from Cleveland, and I live off West Boulevard in Cleveland, and there was a storm, and I had an ex-girlfriend who came over right after the storm and found this on the street and asked me to hold it. And we didn't make it, but she didn't ask for it back, so I just kept it. I hope that's not illegal. But that's my West Boulevard sign. This is the last part of my area here, and this part is I wanted the whole basement to look like this, but my wife wouldn't let me, and she owns the house too, so I guess I couldn't just turn everything to what I wanted. But these are some album covers that I really appreciate in different albums. At the top, Lauryn Hill's Miss Education. This is a different rendition of what the cover looks like if you know the original. Probably one of my top 3 albums of all time. It was just amazing. It was spiritual. It was great R&B. Even when I was just an Easter Christian at the time, it was just a very powerful project for me. This is Lecrae's Church Clothes too. It's a dope piece of art, and I love how they drew the picture here. I thought that was real cool. And Lecrae is a fire artist. J.Cole at the top, KOD album, which I thought was you know, perfect for his catalog. He needed to put that out. Up at the top is the Graduation album. This is probably my favorite album of all time. I know that sounds crazy, but I love the Graduation. 2009, I was walking with one of the homies on campus, and he was like, you know, your voice and your vibe reminds me of Kanye West. And I was like, oh, And he was like, well, what you doing that for? Like, Kanye fire. And I'm like, I don't like Kanye. We didn't grow up listening to Kanye in Cleveland. And so he was like, son, you gotta go back and listen to Kanye. So I went back and I listened to all of Kanye's albums at the time, and I got to the Graduation album, and I just loved it. I feel like it's a perfect album except one track. I'll let you comment below on which track you think that was, but I just think it's an amazing album. This is the Truth's album, the whole Truth after he came back into the game after a brief break. And the Truth is an OG in Christian hip hop. I actually opened for the Truth one time. It was like a bucket list item, super amazing time for me and Point Ash, but just a blessing to do that. But dope artist who's influenced my journey. And then hopefully, last but not least, is the Catalyst album. That's my album, so hopefully it can line up to these one day. Yeah. No, that works for me. I mean, it ain't like I need to really worry about money because I ain't traveling or needing a place to stay. I mean, we're right here in the city, so you good. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm excited too because it's been a minute since I got an opportunity to perform and, you know, share this new stuff with folks. So yeah, March. I performed since March when we shut down. Okay. Yeah, just shoot the info my way, and I will be there, and you know, we'll do our thing for your youth, and make sure that, you know, it's a special time for them. Okay, no, I appreciate the invite, bro. Cool. Just email it to me. Peace. You were such a high God, they can't never down that. You were such a high God, I love catching contact. Spirit shifting gears, something like a hijack. Hear us when we dial up, answer prayers confirm that. Who could part the seas and heal the sick like you do? Experience the savage yet your character is true. So home you're a nation, touch my soul sensation. Stand above the rest of this crowd. Every time that I think about it, I'm gone. In a place that's so high and I'm blown. I just got through doing my first set after months. I hadn't done a show since March, and it's about to be November. Whew, after 2 songs, the boy was through, and I had 2 more left. It took everything. I'm so out of shape, and it's terrible. I've gained 20 pounds, and I'm on a mission. So from today forward, I'm about to lose this weight, get back in shape, and whenever COVID permits, I'm gonna throw a show. I'm not rapping until I lose what I need to lose. It's my mission. Who are you waving at? Oh, you saying hi to people?